Hello, my dear friends. I'm about to give you a free gift. It's a sample video from my patreon.com site, and it is a mini mentoring session. You'll get one of these every Friday, just as a little teaser, a little taste to see what it would be like to get one of these 5 days a week. If you decide you'd like to have one of these mini mentoring sessions 5 days a week, ad-free, go to A Better Life with FlyLady Kat at patreon.com, patreon.com, and sign up. It's only $5 a month. You get 20 videos a month, and they are designed to give you a kick in the pants first thing in the morning. It's set up so that you can see them first thing, so you can watch them in bed even before you get going. It's designed for payroll and at-home homemakers, and it will help you with the way you think about the way you're doing life and doing the FlyLady system. So I hope that you go over and check out my Patreon site. While you're there, look at all of the other opportunities that I have for you for mentoring. We do personal one-on-one mentoring. There are different levels of that. And also I offer this year in 2022, financial mentoring. So if you need a budget, if you would like to be financially independent, now's the time to sign up for that as well. Okay, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the video. So patrons, today's video is entitled Releasing Anxiety to Enjoy Work and Be More Efficient in Your Home. So that's what I want you to do today. We're going to talk about how to release anxiety. You know, it's easier said than done sometimes. And the anxiety, I think in order to release it, we have to understand that other people have anxiety as well. You're not by yourself. It's not some weirdness that you have. Anxiety is a natural state for a lot of people. And once you recognize you have it, then we have to think about, where does it come from? Why are we anxious? A lot of the anxiety that we have in our home, a lot of the angst comes from trying to be perfect. I know you've heard me say it before, but I'm going to say it again. Don't try to be perfect. It's difficult because your whole life you've tried to be perfect. Straight A student, make your bed just right. If it's not worth doing. If you haven't done it right, or if you can't do it right, don't do it at all, etc., etc. Little ridiculous things that we've learned that are not true. So I'm going to speak the truth to you today. There is no perfect. You are not perfect. My mentees are not perfect. I am not perfect. There is no one on the earth today that is perfect. So I want you to let go of that. That'll get rid of a lot of anxiety. Then I want you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. If you think you've created some terrible faux pas up to this point, and this is why you're at this place, release that. Just put it in a bubble and blow it away. What I want you to do instead is use your planner. Look at it every morning, see what it is you have to do this morning, and don't struggle with all the things you're going to do this week. That there is no need to struggle with that. Those things will happen over time. Today is what I want you to focus on. Just today. Just let those other things go. So if you look at your planner and it says today that you have to do your basic weekly plan, the weekly home blessing hour, and that you have to do one thing in your master bedroom, then I don't want you to think, oh yeah, but I got to mop all the floors, and That's not what the weekly blessing hour is. That weekly home blessing hour is blessing the house, not deep cleaning the house. And when we work in the master bedroom, it's not the whole bedroom, it's one little job. So let's go through this. Weekly home blessing hour is 1 hour maximum. It's 6 little things. I talk about it every Monday on my videos on YouTube, but we'll go over it one more time just to reiterate. What we really have to do is 10 minutes in these 6 areas. Strip your bed and get your sheets in the wash. Later on, put them back on the bed. That's eliminating immediately. You don't even have to make the bed first thing in the morning. Strip the bed, put them in the washing machine. Now you've got 5 things left to do. You've got to clean or empty the little garbage cans, clean the glass. And that doesn't mean you're going around with Windex to every window and piece of glass in your house. No, it does not. It means you're looking around for a fingerprint or a nose print or a handprint, and you're getting rid of that. You're not worrying that there may be dust or old marks from when you cleaned before on your mirrors and things like that. Don't worry about that. We're getting little smudges. That's all we're doing. Takes just a few minutes. When you're done with that, then you're going to get a feather duster. And if you don't have one, that is number one priority for you, is to save the money to get a feather duster. And you're going to tickle the tops of everything. Look how shiny this is. I feather dusted it. It makes things shiny. I don't know why. It just gets all the dust. My mother made a comment today. She said, "Oh my goodness, my bedroom furniture is so shiny." I just used the feather duster. I feather dusted every single spot in this house today in 10 minutes, and this is a big house. I was able to do it because you don't bother with details. You don't move things around. You just tickle the tops, right? You just get in there and tickle the tops, and you do it every single week. I even got a couple of vents and the kitchen fan. All right, so next we're going to do, that's 3 things we've done: the bed, the glass, the dusting. Now we're going to empty all the little garbage cans in the house, dump them all together into one big garbage can, take it outside, put new liners in. That will not take you 10 minutes. It might, but it's doubtful. So those all are done. Now we're going to do the 2 last things, because there's 6 total, including the bed. We're going to take care of the floors. So the first thing we're going to do is vacuum. Invest in a little stick vacuum. This is not the big heavy vacuum where you're putting the lines on the carpet. If you can save up your money for a $39 Bissell online, Amazon, that's what I recommend, or something like that, or buy a used one. It's just like a little handheld vac that has a stick attached to it, and it's got a thing that you can put on it so it'll vacuum up the floor. It will not deep clean. It will just get surface dirt. It does not make carpet lines. Good, because you don't want those. You want to just get the walking patterns, pick 5 rooms, and do that. And then the last thing is you're going to mop the kitchen. Beg your pardon. Mopping the kitchen, you're going to have one of those little trigger pull tools. And remember, when I tell you to invest money in these things, these are not big expensive things, and they're going to last you a long time, and they're going to save you lots of time and release a lot of anxiety. So again, for $29.99, I believe, I got my O Cedar mop. Might have been $19.99. And it's got a jug on it that I put water in, and 1 cap full of some Mrs. Meyer's in there. Put the lid back on, plug it back into the machine, squirt the squirter, and mop the floor. I mop the kitchen and the bathrooms. You have 10 minutes, 3 in the kitchen, 2 in the bathroom. If you have more than that, 2 more. It'll take you about 10 minutes if you have a lot of bathrooms. If you have 3 or 4 bathrooms, you're going to go over 10 minutes, and that's okay because you have a bigger house. But you're not going to be scrubbing and getting down in the corners. No, you're just doing a blessing in there. Just a blessing, okay? Around the toilet, in front of the sink. I can get all of our bathroom floors because I only have 2 bathrooms. I have plenty of time to do that. 3 whole minutes in each bathroom. And then I've still only spent 9 minutes. If I spend 3 minutes in each bathroom, I actually probably spend 2. It's really not 3, it's 2. All right, so that happens. And then what? Well, we're done. So now we're gonna go in this example and do the next thing. And the next thing for me was to use my little steamer and steam the corners of my mother's shower. And you don't have to do that. You can use a brush and cleaner, whatever it is you want to do to clean the shower. This is what I elected to do in there. It took me about 10 minutes. I put the machine up and I was done. That is not cleaning the whole house and mopping the floor in this room. It's not, because we're not in this room right now. And in this example that I'm writing, that I'm speaking to you today, we're in zone 4, master bedroom. My mother happens to have the master bedroom in this house. And that's where I worked in her shower. Okay, so that's what you do. You don't over expect that you have so much to do, or think, what am I going to do this whole week? Oh my gosh, after I do that, then tomorrow I've got to do this, and then Thursday I've got to do this, and then Friday I've got to do this. That may be true, but we're not going to think about that. It's written down, and tomorrow has enough worries. Let's just focus on today, okay? All right, so I want you to release your anxiety. Do the things you need to do. Don't waste time being anxious. Be anxious for nothing, the Lord says. Be anxious for nothing. Don't worry about what you will eat or you'll drink. It's all going to come to you. All right. So as a homemaker, we're going to do the best we can. We're going to plan. We're going to have our meal ready to go. Tonight, I know that I'm making chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, and peas. That's what I'm making. I'm making the chicken tenders in the air fryer. I have lots of tools that make things easy, but you don't have to have those tools. You can use old-fashioned things. Just know that sometimes it's going to be a little harder to use it or to clean up after it. If you can afford modern conveniences in the 2000s, then I would recommend that you save up for those and get those over time. They'll make things easier. Okay, so let go of your anxiety. Do the things you need to do. Don't lollygag. Don't waste time being afraid about it, fearful about it, full of anxiety about it. Don't waste time doing that. Be peaceful. Be at peace and go do these things, because then you're going to feel peaceful. You're going to feel joy in cleaning these things. Oh, I just have to clean the corners of the shower. That's nice. And now it's done. Yay. I've been looking at those corners and looking at those corners and looking at those corners. And now it's done. And guess what? It's still staying dark, and there's nothing I can do about that. Right? Okay. So in my case, I'm going to have a man come and redo the caulking in both bathrooms because they haven't been done in a long, long time. You could do that yourself if you're handy. I am not. I will hire somebody to do that. All right. So I hope this helps you. I hope that you can release your anxiety and enjoy what you have to do. Enjoy the things you're doing. Feel happy when you're done. Look and see how nice it looks. It looks just like the maid came. And between Larry and I, honestly, he helped me because he vacuumed. It didn't take me 30 minutes. So I know you can do this too. I know you can. Now I do know that if you have clutter, it's harder to clean, and you're just going to have to clean around it until it's gone. And I don't want you to be anxious about that either. It will happen. Okay, I hope this is helpful. I hope you have a wonderful day, and always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful.